Hey folks, we're continuing our tour of Cowboy Christmas. We're here at booth 1621. This is the Classic Equine, Martin Saddlery, Classic, and Rattlers booth. And I'm here with Jordan.
Absolutely.
How's it going?
Good, man. Excited to be here. Like my friend said, we're at 1621. We've got a lot of good products here today that we're showcasing. We'd love to have you stop by. Like I said, booth 1621, Las Vegas Convention Center.
Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Perfect.
So we're going to start here with the Martin Saddlery saddles, and we're going to see some of the nicest one they got.
Absolutely. So these saddles are all handmade in Texas. We make our own trees on the axis tree, South Dakota pine, fiberglass coating. What that does, it keeps moisture out, but it also intensifies the strength of the tree itself. This one here is going to be a Stingray. Beautiful, beautiful saddle. But if you look behind me, there's several different choices to choose from. We have a lot of good different seat sizes and options to choose from. So we'd love to have you come in here and sit in a few. We do offer free shipping as well. And we also build all custom saddles, so you can custom order one with us today. It's not a hard process at all. So
Awesome. And y'all also have a lot of tack from Martin.
absolutely. Yep. So if you'll follow me, just like with our saddles, all our headstalls are handmade. Like this one here is one of our most popular options. That's hand stamped, hand painted. It's a very popular option, but we have some other plainer stuff with a little pretty cool buckle on them. Breast collars to match any style of saddle we got on the floor today. We got barrel reins here. We've got the Latigo laced. Pretty much got anything that you need to outfit a horse or saddle, for sure.
Now, Martin is mainly all the leather wear that goes with saddle and headstalls and stuff like that, and all of it is pretty much made out of Herman oak leather.
Yep, Herman oak leather, Latigo. So these are our most popular split reins. They're a double and stitch reins. As you can see, they're pretty dang limber. So they already have that broke-in feel, so you don't have to stretch them or run them through a stall panel or anything like that to get a good feel out of them. That's what we pride ourselves on. We want you to put your tack to use as soon as you get it and don't have to have a break-in period. Another cool option that we kind of introduced, we have a double and stitch rope and rein with kind of a cool little cheek piece on there, or bit piece on there. So it's got the rings on it, got the blood knots. Pretty cool little option here.
Awesome. And besides that, like all your metal hardware, spurs, bits, all that stuff is going to be your classic equine
It's
stuff.
spurs.
Yep.
Absolutely. Saddle pads. So we'll run over here real quick. So within our bits, we offer a Sherry Survey Signature Collection. It's kind of more of our barrel line, and then the Carol Goose Tree as well. Then we have these classic equine line of bits here. We have the stainless. We have the silver scroll, and then we have the rasp. This one right here, I just want to showcase this one. This is our short correction bit. It's one of our most popular styles for sure.
Very nice looking. I was looking at that one.
Yes, sir.
And then classic equine, of course, you guys got the spurs here, spur straps. Those are Martin Saddlery spur straps because it's leather wear. And
Yep.
classic equine for the metal wear with spurs.
Absolutely. So this is kind of our performance horse line that we have. We introduced this last year. It's got really good weight to it. It's about as custom as you can get without having to pay the custom price.
Yes,
it is a very, very good fitting spur We have them in several different styles, several different shanks, several different rowels.
It looks fantastic, and I'm sure it's pretty corrosion resistant.
Absolutely, and they're very, very popular.
Awesome, yeah. And also, you guys have a array of the cinches here.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
one of my favorite one that I actually use myself is this one, the alpaca mohair one.
Yep, mohair alpaca. So same thing with our saddles. In our saddle shop, we hand make all these. They got a roller buckle on one end, but we make these in our saddle shop. We have the alpaca, the mohair alpaca mix, and then regular mohair. A lot of natural materials. We use the highest quality fibers we can get. Just also want to point out the Feather Flex. This is virgin neoprene, so all that means is it hasn't been used yet, but it's antimicrobial, antifungal. It's one of the softest, if not the softest, neoprene cinch on the market. I tease about it all the time. I'd love to make a dang pillow out of it because it'd make you sleep good at night.
I'll bet.
We also got the fleece cinches here. Very popular option for us. Super, super soft, same deal. And roller buckle on that end. And then one that's kind of, it's been on the market for a couple years, but I think it's one of the most underrated cinches out there. It is the Aura cinch. It's a perforated material, so it breathes. But there again, it's very, very soft, but very, very durable. It also has a little bit of stretch to it. But this outer shell is kind of like, it's not a Kevlar material, but it kind of mimics a Kevlar material in ways where if you were to spur one in the shoulder or get in there, you're not gonna rip the material. So it's gonna last for a very, very long time.
That's great.
Yes, sir.
Also, your saddle pads here. Now, are these going to be under Classic Equine?
Yes, sir. All classic equine. So same deal here in Granbury, Texas. We hand make all these. We use the highest qualities of materials we can. So we have just to showcase a few. This is one of our more popular styles. It's called the BioFit Correction Pad. So it has a teardrop shape in it for horses that have muscle atrophy behind their shoulders. Fits a lot of saddle fitting issues.
Oh, wow.
The 100% felt is also a good option there. We do everything from a quarter to a half inch to 7/8 to an inch.
Yes, sir.
Then also would like to showcase some of our zone pads. This pad has technology in it in a way that this product right here underneath this cell is Zoom Bang. It's an impact resistant material polymer. It's soft at a rest, but then on impact it hardens, but then immediately goes back to a soft form to where it's not pinching or rolling underneath the horse's shoulders underneath the saddle pad, because you want your equine partners to be comfortable. We also have the shock guard material, which is it's also a breathable material. It's first used in prosthetics, where it goes against the skin, where it's super, super soft, doesn't irritate anything, but it's very, very impact resistant.
Yes, sir. And then moving on, you have your ropes. So you have the Classic Equine, or the Classic ropes, and Rattlers ropes too.
Yes,
now, what
sir.
is the difference between the Rattlers and the Classic ropes? Mainly?
So there's two different brands. It's Classic and Rattler, like you said. When we built this company back in the early '90s, we kind of merged together. But like here in our Rattler line, we have our breakaway ropes, which are the Spitfire. We have a Viper and a Striker. The Viper is going to be a 5-strand rope. It's very, very popular in the calf roping world and the breakaway world.
Yes, sir.
So that's a very, very popular option. Then in the Rattler, we have the Triton, the GT4, and the Radar. I don't know if y'all have been watching the NFR here lately, but a lot of people love this, the Triton rope. Caleb Driggers used it last night. Clay Smith used it last night. It's a very, very popular rope. And when them two get in the Thomas and Mack with the Triton, a world champion is going to happen, for sure. Moving on over here, probably our most popular rope here lately has been the Powerline. It's one of our actually OG ropes. We've introduced it back in the day, but it is very, very popular rope amongst any team roper. We have 12 out of the 15 NFR healers, and 12 out of the 15 NFR healers use a Powerline. And we got our Heats. That's 100% nylon rope. It's a great, great competitive rope for the seasoned veteran or the beginner. It's a very, very popular rope. It's very forgiving, like I said. And a lot of people love it. And then over here we have the NXTs. So the NXT 5 and the Spider. Those are going to be 5-strand head ropes, so they're going to be super snappy, super fast. Luke Brown is a very big component of the 5-strand. He loves the Spider itself. But then also on the heel side, the NXT4, it's a 4-strand. So it still has a snappy feel, but a 4-strand to where it doesn't. It's a little bit more forgiving for the heelers on the heel side.
Awesome. And also, of course, you got your classic equine and classics rope accessories such as like rope bags and things of that nature.
Yes, sir. So we have anything and everything for the horse and the competitor. We have anything for the roper, barrel racers, anything. And then we also have some garments over here. We have some sweatshirts, hoodies, caps. Very popular choice amongst any competitor or anybody who loves the brand.
Awesome. And of course, can't forget the water trough.
By Ritchie. Yes, sir. These are classic equine by Ritchie. When we developed these, we made it with the horse in mind. We kind of rounded the corners on them to where they don't bump anything. It's a very simple solution to your watering needs. It's very ergonomical, and it's got a float system in there. So this one isn't complete. We just have to run a fill line to it, but you just set it up, and it mimics similar to like a toilet. So when the water fills up, it cuts it off, and you only have a gallon of water in there to clean. So you're not dumping out a 100-gallon water trough to clean it. So it's super simple. The best thing you can do to your place.
That is great because that's the big problems, you know, with some of these automatic water troughs where you got to unbolt it, take it down, and dump it out to clean it.
Absolutely, and there's several accessories that go along with this. If you want to have horses or know what your horses, how much they're drinking, we do have a water meter that goes with it. It does not have to have hard power. You can just take a AA battery, I believe. Maybe it's 2, but you can tell how much your horse is drinking if you want to know that.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. Like I said, please come by and see us, 1621 Las Vegas Convention Center. This is Jordan Hunter signing off.